Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in our Fortnite video, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys the best fast and aggro settings to use in this game. I think playing quick is going to be the best way to play. It helps you improve as a player, and it's just way more fun to play that way other than just camping in a box all game. So if you are looking to play much faster in this game, whether it comes to builds, edits, or aim, definitely stay to the end of the video because these are the best settings to use, and I want to explain why I use these settings. And real quick, before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I give away 2,000 V-Bucks every single Friday. So if you guys would like to participate in the next giveaway and win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on the video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Hit the notification bell, and as well leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamertag, PSN gamertag, or Epic account, and you guys will be automatically entered. If you guys would like to support them in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go down to the bottom right, click on support a creator, type in my creator code, which is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And lastly, I'm super excited to announce my new merch. You guys can find it in the link in the description or the pinned comment if you guys are interested. Definitely get a long sleeve t-shirt or a hoodie if you guys like it. And with that being said, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the best fast and aggressive settings to use in this game. Because as I mentioned, if you want to improve as a player, I think going out there and fighting as many people as possible is going to be the way to do it. So the settings that you want to have in order to play faster, you want to have a 1.5 building with a 1.4 editing. Horizontal speed is going to be on a 52%. And your vertical speed is going to be on a 50%. Now, when it comes to like your building and editing sensitivity, it is a multiplier of your horizontal and vertical. So that's why when you have like a 1.5, 1.4, it's actually still pretty quick, even though it seems a little low, just because your horizontal speed is on a 52% and your vertical is on a 50%. So it is a multiplier to what you have for your look sensitivity. So the sensitivity is really great. It's not overly fast, which some people think you need to have. You need to have like the fastest sensitivity. I think you need to play a little bit on the fast side, but you don't need to play something that's a little bit over the top and you're not going to be able to aim or build properly. You're just going to be really, really sloppy. So I think the best way to find a good, fast, and aggro sensitivity is to be on as high of a sensitivity that you can control. And that's really the key. You want to be able to control the sensitivity as well. So if you can only control a low sensitivity, I think that's going to work better for you than just jacking up your sensitivity and hoping it works. Because some people are just better at higher sensitivities and some people are better at lower. I personally prefer sensitivities that are closer to the middle, maybe a little bit on the lower side, but that's just what works for me, and I'm able to play really quickly on these sensitivities. So like I said, when it comes to sensitivities, you can really make your own adjustments to it to what you find necessary. If you think that the building is just slightly too slow or too fast, you can move up and down the sensitivity to your liking. So I recommend trying out the sensitivities that I have and then just making the small adjustments that you think are necessary that make it suit you. But like I said, I think these sensitivities, at least for me, are very good because they're on the edge, at least for being fast, but still being in control. And as you can see through this gameplay, it's working out really well. I'm able to hit my shots. I'm able to build very properly. And so when it comes to the bottom sensitivities and the rest of them, I have a 12% for my horizontal. My vertical speed is on a 11%. And my look damping time is a 0.06. And so these are just the bottom settings that I have. The reason why I have a 12 and 11 ADS is I don't think you really need anything higher than like a 13%. And then I guess you can consider a low ADS sensitivity to be between like 9 and 10. So I think 12 and 11 is a good middle ground to have. Like I said, if you think it's just slightly too fast or too slow, you can move it up and down maybe like 1 or 2 points. But around like 10 to 12, I pretty much always keep it consistent, and that's pretty much always what I plan for my ADS sensitivity. Anything lower than 10 is usually too low, and anything above 12 I feel like is just unnecessary. You don't have to have anything above that. It's just a personal preference. Dead zones are 13 and 11. Just comes down to what control you have. And then my full controller setting, I do have it off. It's just a setting that you don't want to have. It just adds a lot of delay, and it just doesn't feel very good in my opinion. So you don't want to have it on at all. So those are all the settings that I have and that I'd recommend to use if you want to play faster and more aggressive in this game. Like I said, the key is you want to have fast sensitivity, but you don't want to be sloppy at all. And when it comes to sloppy, it doesn't have to be just accuracy. It could just be your building and editing as well. because it's happened quite a bit where I've put on too fast sensitivity and then just something as simple as my 90s just don't feel as clean as they should. It doesn't mean that I couldn't do the retake. It just felt like it was a little bit not as in control as I wanted, because some retakes you need to have a fast sensitivity and some retakes are actually better on a slower sensitivity. So you have to really find that middle ground and maybe just a little bit on the faster side that is going to work for you. And when it comes for a look dampening time to use here, I had a 0.06. And when it comes to look dampening, usually my rule of thumb is the higher your look dampening, of course, like you don't want to play like a 0.4, a 0.40. You just want to, I would say the highest you would want to go is maybe like a 0.16, 0.2 at the absolute most if your sensitivity is really, really high. But you want to play in a little bit higher of a look dampening if you feel like you don't have that good of aim or you struggle to hit long range shots. That's a really good setting to use to help you hit those. And when it comes to a lower look dampening, it's usually way better for building and editing, but you're not going to have as much control when it comes to hitting your shots from longer ranges. So that's kind of my rule of thumb when it comes to look dampening. If you don't have it on or it's very, very low, it's usually better for building and editing, but you're going to miss out on the ability to hit longer range shots easier. But if you have a decent amount of look dampening on, it's easier to hit long range shots, and I think you can build and edit just fine. It's just not going to be as smooth. Say if you didn't have a look dampening or you played on like a 0.04 or 0.06, I would definitely consider that low. So that's just what I would recommend for look damping. If you feel like you can't hit your long range shots, definitely put it on like a 0.12 or 0.14. But if you can hit your shots and you want to just have the smoothest builds and edits possible, then I would recommend playing on a really low look dampening time like a 0.04, 0.06, or just not having it on at all. So those are all my recommendations as far as the best settings to use for fast and aggressive, and also why I recommend the settings that I do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something. If you guys could, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified every single time I upload a new video. And when I live stream on this channel, you guys don't miss out. So make sure you guys do hit the notification bell. And as well, if you guys haven't already checked out my merch that I have in the description or the pinned comment, definitely give it a look. I released it a couple months ago, and I think it's really, really cool. I highly recommend it, at least just to give a look. So it's in the description and or the pinned comment. Definitely give the merch a look if you guys are interested. It's very, very cool. But with that being said, I do really appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.